Hi, Deacon Matt again today, coming to you on March 20th, the first day of spring. As you can see behind me, the flowers are blooming and life is bursting forth, a rebirth of God's creation. We're seeing a rebirth in our society as well. We're seeing a rebirth in faith as people realize that they need their faith, they need each other, they need God. We're seeing a rebirth in civility in our politicians as they reach across the aisle to come together for the common good, to help our country out. We're seeing a rebirth in brotherhood as neighbor reach out to neighbor to help them in this time of need. Today's gospel reading, the scribe approaches Jesus and asks him, which is the greatest commandment? Jesus replies, the first is the greatest, to love your God with all your heart, with all your mind, and with all your soul. And the second is like it, to love your neighbor as yourself. In this time of rebirth, maybe it's time we need to reach out to our neighbor. Maybe you've got a family member you haven't spoken to in a while, and you could give them a call and see how they're doing, seeing if they're anxious. Maybe they just need to talk. Maybe you've got an elderly neighbor that can't go to the store and can't get out of the house. Maybe you could go to the store for them and pick up something that they need. There are a lot of people that are losing their jobs right now, and they're anxious. Maybe you've got a friend that's lost their job, and you could just order some food on Grubhub and have it delivered to them so they don't have to worry about dinner or lunch for one day. Love your neighbor as yourself. We made it through the darkness. We made it through the short days and the bare trees and the brown grass. And God is bringing new life forth. It's time for us to bring new life forth in our neighbors, our brothers, and our sisters. This weekend will be the first weekend here in Houston that we won't be able to come together and celebrate Mass. I would encourage you to visit usccb.org, the Bishop's website. You can find the readings for Sunday and resources to make a spiritual communion this weekend. Sit down with your family, the domestic church, go through the readings and worship your God together till we can all come together in communion one more time. Remember, the church just isn't the building. It's the entire body of Christ. God bless you all. We'll see you soon.